You don't need $9 Starbucks run to get your craving on. Our homemade egg bites are delicious, pillowy, and full of flavor. Welcome to our kitchen in Keto with Kenny. So today we're gonna make a Starbucks Copycat egg bites. A little healthier for you, not the preservatives, and you can make them up, store them in the refrigerator, or even freeze them for a little bit and pull them out as you need them. So you can pre-prep as many as you need and be able to use them along the way. So what we're going to do, here's our ingredients, not a lot. Keep watching because I've got the secret that's gonna show you what makes these so pillowy. We're going to make it more of a souffle. So we're gonna go ahead and take our blender. We're gonna grab some cottage cheese, that's part of it. We're gonna go a half a cup, so I've got 2/4 right here. We're just gonna place this all in. I've got 4 eggs, whole eggs that we're going to use. So we'll grab those. We're just gonna crack those right into our mixer. Make sure that one doesn't run off. We've already pre-chopped bacon, shredded some cheese, and diced up a little bit of bell peppers. You can add onions, you can add mushrooms, you can add other items into it. Just be careful about adding tomatoes, a sweet onion, be careful on that. That adds more carbs. These are about 3 grams of carbs total. So definitely full of protein and self-sustaining. So we've got our eggs and our cottage cheese. That's gonna be really great and wonderful. But if you add a half cup of cream cheese to your mix, you'll really get that souffle, soft, wonderful bite feel. Goes in, and then we're just gonna blend this up. We're gonna blend it up with our eggs and then we're gonna add our cheese and other items. Let's get that ready. I've already started the oven at 350. I also have greased a muffin tin so that when we're ready, we can just pour those right in. So we're just gonna give this a full whisk up, make sure it gets all mixed. Let's make sure we push down the sides so we don't miss out on any. There's a little bit there. Oh, yes. You can see how pillowy soft that already is starting to look. Just a little bit longer. And there we are. We'll set that to the side. We'll take our lid off and you can see how pillowy soft it looks. Beautiful. Take that blade out. We're just gonna mix it all right here in our container. So we're gonna put that half a cup of cheese. I've got 1/4 of a bell pepper and then 4 slices of bacon. I do like bacon. So you can add sausage or remove the bacon and add sausage. You can also use egg whites if you are trying to avoid the extra cholesterol in the yolks, or if you just don't like the yolks. My wife doesn't like the yolks as much as I do, so we make hers with just egg whites. I'll try that one next time and show you and see how that works out. Whoop, I don't need that. We're just gonna mix this up together, get everything all consistently there. All right, we've got that all ready. Now we're gonna take our muffin tin that I've already got pre-oiled. We're gonna set it here and see if we can keep from making a huge mess. And we're just gonna fill these up. We're not gonna fill them all the way to the top because they are gonna puff up. We don't want to overflow and waste. So we'll make sure we get just enough in each one of them first, and then we'll go back and fill or do a second batch. Make sure you get some of that cheese and bacon in each one of them. And see, I've already made a mess. Trying not to, that's all right. We'll wipe that off and make sure that it doesn't mess up. Almost. So we've got each one just about 3/4 full on each of the muffin tins. So I've got just a little bit there. We'll add a little bit more. So I've got a little bit left, so I can make some more. That's wonderful. I'm just gonna take a paper towel. I'm gonna push that cheese right in there, and then I'm just gonna kind of make sure that I don't have anything in on the top edges that's going to burn or cause any issues to stick or not allow me to pull those out nice and easy. So I told you that I would help you figure out half of the wonderful souffle puffiness is the cream cheese. The second tip on that, I told you to wait. I'm glad you did. It's placing a little bit of water in a pan below so that it helps steam while it's cooking. So I'm gonna prep that, get that in. I'll show you what that looks like while it's cooking. And then as soon as it's ready, we'll pull those out, give them a sample and see how soft and pillowy they are. All right, our pillowy egg bites are ready to be pulled from the oven. Look at that, beautiful, nice, brown, puffy egg bites. So they're warm, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try right now. So we're just gonna give a little bit of a knife around, see if I got enough on my spray to be able to pull those out fairly easy. We might let it cool just a little bit longer. Yeah. Oh, here he comes. There he is. Oops. And so there's what he looks like. And we'll cut him in half right there. You can see how pillowy, soft he is inside. Let's give him a taste and see how we did. You can see the bacon, you can see the bell peppers, the cheese cooked to the side. Soft, cheesy, wonderful. Definitely going to work for breakfast. Also for a snack, if you have to travel, you can place those in a little bag, keep them a little cool, and you'll have the snacks. They freeze well as too. So if you like what you've seen and you want to give these a try, please hit subscribe, hit that notification so that you know what happens next, what our next recipe is. You don't miss out. Desserts, breakfast items. We just did Danish. We've got lasagna, tiramisu. Here's to health and happiness.